So this is Not Tacos video blog, part 1. It's very Star Trek-like, don't you think? Captain's log, stardate 8/14/23. I was on the planet and I saw these guys coming. So when I spoke to Candace Wu from Eater San Diego, I said I was going to do like a continuing blog to tell people what was going on in the restaurant. But for me, the more interesting part was that it would be sharing what it takes to start a restaurant. Because all this shit's going to be new for me. All of it. And by the way, if you don't follow Eater San Diego or Eater whatever city you're in, you should, because it's everything restaurants. There's a bunch of cities around the country. San Diego clearly has one, Eater San Diego. Candace is the writer for it. And anything that happens in the food world, it's going to be there and you can go. They do a thing called Eater 38, which is the top 38 restaurants in their opinion, somebody's opinion, I don't know, but it's a good source for, where to go eat anyway. And I can only hope to be there someday. So that being said, when I talked to Candace, I said, here's the thing about restaurants. People think it's about the food. And of course, to a certain extent, it's about the food, but it's more than that. The example that I give is this. It's a husband and wife sitting in a restaurant, and the husband says, this place is packed, and yet the lasagna I'm eating is horrid. Imagine, sweetheart, if you and I opened a restaurant, because your lasagna is so much better, we'd just do $1 jillion. And they go and they open a restaurant. And she knows how to make a pan of lasagna, but they don't know how to run a restaurant. I've been in the food business in front of the camera for, you do some rough math here, 15 years. And I can cook, for 10 people, for 20, for 100. But I know I don't know how to run a restaurant. And that's the thing that's kind of kept me out of it. I now have partners that are in the business and know the aspects that I don't know. So the food will be mine. The attitude, I hope, will be mine. The feeling will be mine. But when it comes time for the business side of things, I'm counting on my partners to help me with that. I'm discouraging you from going into the restaurant business. A, I don't want more competition, honestly. And B, know what you do. Know what you can do, know what you can't do. And restaurants are it's the number one going out of business. It's that simple. So I thought I would do this little updates along the way. And what prompted this one is we're starting to talk about logos. I mean, branding, right? You just can't have Mrs. Murphy's lasagna. It's got to have a feel, a persona, a brand that can translate and go on things. And here's the first round of, I can't really see, the first round of logos that got sent the other day. And they're not necessarily meant to be, these are ones we're going to use. They're meant to be, here's inspiration for us and what do we like. And it's very much a process of starting with an idea and taking it from there. And so now our group, the partners and all the people involved are looking at these and they're going, like this, don't like that, this could change. Here's a good idea, let's do this. Can I do the finger? I don't know how to. Oh, that's the way, hold on. This is meant to be an idea that would be like, because I said in the beginning, what if it was like, because they're tacos, but they're not Mexican tacos. Sam, are they tacos? Well, they're not tacos. Because we're not putting Mexican-inspired things in. We're not putting food in that you would expect to be in a taco. Somebody said, let's go get tacos, and you show up, and it's carnitas and chorizo and carne asada and pollo asado and stuff like that. You're going to be like, this is what I expect. Will you expect like an Asian salmon in a taco? Will you expect pastrami with melty cheese and an over-easy egg? Will you expect meatloaf? No. So one of my early ideas was, what if there was what if there was a hand busting up a taco? Like This is not the kind of taco you're thinking about. And so now that I look at this, I'm like, I don't actually think a taco should be in the logo. So we've all now submitted our opinion. To me, it's super fascinating. And at the same time this is going on, obviously the food is going on. And we've had 2 tastings so far, and a bunch of people here, and I make a whole bunch of things, and we try them, and they go, we like it, we don't like it. It's good, but I don't think it fits the persona we're trying to give. There's so much involved. The food part clearly is fun, and I dig that. But now the branding, the look, the feel is very important. When somebody orders a meatloaf taco, what will we hand it to them in at the counter? It's gonna be wrapped in foil, will be a paper plate. We've all got ideas on what this stuff should be, and hopefully we'll come up with something cool, but that's not an insignificant part of this. What will the people wear? I mean, right, it's one thing that you end up with a logo, but what are the people gonna wear behind the counter? I mean, how do we want to portray ourselves? We're a kiosk, it's a food hall. This is not a born and raised San Diego. It's not a proper restaurant with chefs wearing the chef jackets and the whatever they wear, and they're doing the things and flambeing and table-side Caesar salads. It's not that. Clearly, it's not that. And would never be a kind of restaurant that I would do. I'm always going to do something that speaks to my mentalness, the weirdness, the Captain Crunch seared tuna style of Sam the Cooking Guy, which, by the way, if you've not made it, go to the website. It's there. Anyway, I don't know if I have anything else to say. But here's what I like. I like the idea of you asking questions. So put questions wherever this is. I think this is YouTube. Put questions there. Say, Sam, tell us about this. Show us pictures of this. What are you going to do when it comes to that? That's the kind of thing that I super get excited about. Come along for the ride. And then hopefully when we're open, you come along and you try some stuff and go easy on me. Easy on me. Make sense? Oops. I spilled on our logos. Shit. All right, that's it for today. Part 1. Try and do maybe a couple a week. You can hang out and watch with us. All right? See ya.